Standing Committee is a group of 4 clergy and 4 laypersons who each serve for 4 years. Canonically, this group is to give advice to the bishop, and in the absence of a bishop, this group is the ecclesiastical authority of the diocese. The Standing Committee has responsibility to approve elections of bishops in the Episcopal Church, approve the acquisition, encumbrance, or selling of property in the diocese, and approve discernment, postulancy, and ordination of priests and deacons in the diocese. My name is Scotty Emery Ginn. I've been on the Standing Committee for 2 years, and I am currently serving as the president. Rick?
I'm Rick Swanson. I am the rector at St. John's in the Mountains in Stowe. And during the transition between Bishop Tom and Bishop Shannon, I learned 6 things about our diocese. 1 is the joy that is here, the hope we have, and the dedication we share to our common life. I also saw our faith, hospitality, and grace throughout the time.
Thank you, Rick. Paul?
I'm Paul Harrington. I attend Christ Church in Montpelier. I've served as senior warden twice at Christ Church, both times during a calling of a new rector. I'm ending my 4-year tenure on the Standing Committee, and obviously been here through the calling of a new bishop. So I'm a little concerned that when I serve the diocese of the church, it's always during a time of change, but it's been a very rewarding experience.
Thank you, Paul. Kim?
My name is Kim Hardy, and I serve as rector of St. James Episcopal Church in Essex Junction and secretary of the Standing Committee. I was asked to talk about ordination vows in regard to taking a share in the councils of the church. The call is a broader and deeper call than working for and with a single parish or church institution. I remember when first ordained, I served a small rural church part-time, and at my hiring, one warden argued for their newly minted clergy person to be physically in the office at all the hours contracted. He didn't win that argument. The work takes place not only in an office or a pulpit, but in the wider world. I hope parishes and church institutions take pride in the work their clergy do in these realms. God brings forth gifts to be born out of many different arenas. I am grateful to share in the councils of the church and ask you to pray for your Standing Committee to have wise and discerning hearts.
Thank you, Kim. Lars?
Yes, I'm Lars Hunter. I worship at St. Mary's in the Mountains in Wilmington, and I'm currently a postulant for Holy Orders to the diaconate. I've been serving on the Standing Committee for the past 3 years as a lay member. My time on the Standing Committee has given me the chance to experience the church in a broader sense by having the opportunity to work with people on the national level, especially while we as a diocese searched, elected, and consecrated Bishop Shannon. This work will help me to better serve as a deacon, not only here in Vermont, but beyond our borders. This time has allowed me to meet and make connections with people in many different roles throughout the church. It will help me on my journey into a new role as an ordained deacon. I am grateful for this time on the Standing Committee, and I look forward to the next year.
Thanks, Lars. Jenny?
My name is Jenny Anderson, and I'm the priest at St. Barnabas Church in Norwich, Vermont. And I'm serving in my 2nd year as a member of the Standing Committee. And I'm grateful for the service opportunity. As a half-time clergy, I find it both a challenge and a privilege to be able to serve each in various seasons, mostly due to the simple time management, but sometimes too in terms of pastoral and spiritual pulls. This time of welcoming a new bishop has proven to be a wonderful celebration and a challenging transition all at the same time. It's helpful to me to be able to connect with the diocese in the relationships that my role in the Standing Committee provides, most especially keeping in communications on behalf of our vestry and members who are glad to have knowledge of our brothers and sisters throughout the diocese. Thanks.
Thanks, Jenny. Tom?
I'm Tom Reese, and I serve as the senior warden at the Cathedral Church of St. Paul. I'm the total neophyte on the Standing Committee. Until a year ago, I had no formal diocesan experience. After serving as the co-logistics coordinator for Bishop Shannon's consecration, Rick suggested that I might be interested in new means of serving. Confident in the wisdom of any person holding both a doctorate and a Zamboni license, I put my name into nomination, and here we are today. While somewhat overwhelmed initially, I have fully enjoyed learning about and participating in the processes required to ensure the continuing mission of the Episcopal Diocese of Vermont.
Thanks, Tom. Lisa.
My name is Lisa Ransom. I am the Executive Director of Mission Farm and Vicar of Church of Our Savior in Killington. I've been a member of the Standing Committee for 1 year. As a member of the Standing Committee, I serve as the liaison to the Diocesan Commission on Ministry. Standing Committee certifies that the canonical requirements for ordination to both the diaconate and the priesthood have been met by candidates and gives the final recommendation for ordination to the bishop. I'm grateful for my membership in this committee and looking forward to years ahead.